時は世紀末。世界は最終戦争の豪華に包まれた。海は枯れ、地は裂け、あらゆる生命体が絶滅したかに見えた。だが人類は死滅していなかった。
こんなもんまで持ってやがった。今じゃケツを吹く亀にもなりゃしねえってのによ。
世は再び暴力が支配する時代になっていた。
Don't talk shit about toilet paper, man. That stuff's useful.
警察隊の奴らが何者かに。誰がこんなことを。ジードのメンバーと知ってのことか。ジード、それにしても死体が変だ。全部体の内部から破裂したような感じだ。ジード、まだ息がある。何があったんだ。北斗。一体何が。そして北斗とは。
今から数時間前。
てめえ、俺たちをジードと知ってのことか。
Oh no. Well, technically yes. However, this is Ken's Rage 2, which is actually Ken's Rage 1.5. You see, they were kind of happy with Ken's Rage 1, but Koei Tecmo decided, let's do a reworked version. Let's change up all the maps, redo the movesets to be better for groups, improve the engine, and get lots more guys to explode. In English territories, it was sold, however, as Ken's Rage 2. Everything runs much faster, the colors are a lot sharper, and our movesets are built for taking out groups of people. No more does Ken have that awful, slow starting combo. Downside, they did not redub it. And there's lots of other gameplay changes. Some good, some bad. One thing we lost was the guard meter and body meter, but it means we can beat these guys normally. does mean it can be a little bit tricky to break a guard.
俺様が押されるなんて。
北斗神拳の前に敵はいない。
Just everything in general has been sped up.
今の悲鳴は貴様ら。
こいつ化け物か。この灼熱地獄の中でこんなに動けるなんて。
In the first game, the first level had less dudes than that in total. And we haven't even technically begun. We also have a dedicated dodge button, instead of the awkward jump. We also lost the full motion cutscenes, and now we have this odd manga style. Because while they reworked the game, they did cheapen out in a few other bits. For example, and saddest of all, clothing damage has been gone. For the entire male cast. No more are we fighting to protect our shirt.
すまんが、水をもう一杯くれんか。お前が逃げたらあの子はどうなる。
こんな時代に何を甘いこと言いやがる。なあ、正直に言えよ。てめえだってどっかでこの村の噂を聞いてきたんだろ。この村には水がある。食料もたっぷりある。力のあるやつがこれを奪い、そして生きていく。暴力が支配するんだ。なあ、あんた名前は？
ケンシロウ。
俺と組まねえか？けっ、バカ野郎、気取りやがって。返事ぐらいしろよな。
Yes, that much water will surely fuel a body with that many gains.
こんなことをして。俺は
For you see, while the world ended, the gyms did not.
こいつは耳は聞こえるけど喋れねえんだ。 に目の前で殺されちまったんだ。身寄りがない上、村では厄介者扱いでよ。生まれてこなかった方が良かったんだ。
辛いか。
Sadly, if we fuck up, her head explodes.
あとは彼女の心次第だ。心の叫びが言葉を誘う。
立て、長老が変えられた。調べろ。ジードの一味だったら体のどこかにジードの入れ墨があるはずだ。
I see you fought with at least 2 men who had revolvers.
死を司る星、不吉な奥と現れるところ、乱あり。
Igmir? Is Discord working correctly? Let's see. Let's give it a try. Hello? Oh, it's him. It's on his side.
あいつ完全にお前に惚れちまったぜ。てめえが殺されると分かってっから鍵を置いてきやがった。相手はジードだ。奴らは女子供だろうが容赦なくみんな殺した。あれくそ。
Pointless cuties.
おい待てよ。
Let's get some action here.
どこに行くんだよ。
And yeah, as a change of pace, we start in the prison,
1分も持っちゃしねえ。
which is pretty fucking huge.
お前はここにいる。
待てって。
Hello.
There we go. Now you're working.
That's good. Had to restart the computer.
全員からしまえ。
Music in general is also better in this.
食料を奪い取れ。
And since I've actually do have some Hokuto moves,
Okay. So. Oh god. So this is the sequel, yeah?
technically,
Except really it's just a remake.
it's an improved remake. Curiously enough, the same
Okay.
thing they did with Gundam Dynasty Warriors. Although in that
Yeah.
case, here's the great thing. So Gundam Dynasty Warriors debuted on the 360 and PS3. The improved
Yeah.
remake was on the PS2. Bonus content
You know.
was on the PS2.
You know, don't worry too much. Oh yeah, this looks like it plays 1,000 times better.
Yes, this is so much faster and better built.
It looks better too, just in general.
Yeah, it's actually got colors. Nothing washed out.
Nothing is, and I can get behind everything being kind of brown and gray because that's the world they live in.
But you've got to make the colors pop when they show up. In this case,
Yeah.
red.
Yes, and the blue.
Yeah, in the first version, all the reds were sort of like a murky black.
I think what it was is that it was missing orange. They desaturated the orange,
Yeah. It was
which
definitely
is the
saturated.
opposite. Like normally they'll pull like the blues out of things. In that, they pulled the orange out of it.
Also, this is because of the fixing of the colors. Ken now looks like he belongs in the level. His model
Yeah.
really stood out along with the artwork of the levels itself.
Yeah. Also, it looks like he now, actually has attacks to deal with groups of enemies
Yep, everyone does. Everyone got reworked.
instead of single enemies.
But there are some problems though. Some things change for worse. but the fact we now have
Oh.
a dedicated dodge button instead of a dumb jump is much better.
Yeah, having a dodge button is good. You should tell that to Dynasty Warriors Gundam. They would like a dodge button.
That's why I think Hyrule Warriors was so good. Nintendo just looked at all the previous games and thought, what was the good thing to use? Alright, we use that instead of all the other stuff you suggested.
Well,
we
also the thing...
Although downside, they still had that field mechanic, which is a terrible thing.
Yeah, but also the thing to remember is that when Nintendo licenses you to make a game out of their primary
Yep.
IPs, you get a lot of oversight and it's going to be a good game. Or you never get to work with Nintendo ever again.
Also, to try and make this seem more narrative, we now have save points. And items, and item equipping we can do in the stages itself.
Oh, neat.
There isn't a single other Warriors game I can think of which has that.
To be fair, each, mission in this,
Is much
each
longer,
stage
yes.
is longer, yeah, than in other Warriors games.
I don't know, some of those ones in Dynasty Warriors Gundam 2 really dragged.
That's fair.
But yeah, anytime we've got the old anytime they can use the old cutscenes, they do. But they look much better.
They do, because they fixed the coloring. And added a little bit of anti-aliasing and anisotropic filtering.
It is just a shame they didn't redub it. Because I kind of like the dub they had going.
Anti-aliasing. Yeah.
Especially since they were smart enough to not redub all his Watatatatas. That just sounds like a leprechaun.
Yeah. Yeah. I do appreciate breaking all of the storefronts. So.
Yep.
A really good feature.
And while this isn't beginner version of Ken, it didn't take long at all to get him up to this level of power.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I've not even beat this game. There's still tons of unlockable characters to get to. Also, if you notice, he wasn't totally invincible during his big attack there. I was able to knock him out of it with his strong moves.
Yeah. That's nice. So, when do we get Ken's Rage 3?
Hopefully. Also, no fucking button mashing QTE. But we do gotta make sure we get the final hit correct. So NZ'd.
どうしてあの村に居座らねえんだ。よう待ってくれよ。俺は待っとってんだ。どうして
僕と現れるところ乱ありと言ってな。剣は我々のためにこの村のために出て行ったのじゃ。
Yes, he's walked away from your village, leaving it undefended. This can only go well. As it happens multiple times in the manga. Nice. Got me some scrolls.
Nice.
So how scrolls work is you've got to sequence them. You got your 5 slots. Gotta have them feed into each other for bigger bonuses. Let's see. Where's my new ones? Okay. Don't need any of it do 2. 2 is pathetic. There we go, I need 3s. Also, some of them get bonus abilities. Let's see. Nah, I don't have enough to really build up on this here. Onwards to the next episode. But yeah, as you can see, there's a bit more thought you want to put into your character, instead of just buying very slowly from a grid.
Yeah.
Or if you want to take on Shin at a reasonable pace, you want to redo the first level a few times. Stage 2. Rice Seeds.
Seeds of rice.
It's an unusual plant.
Rice?
Yeah. Especially the way that they farm it. It doesn't have to be submerged in water, but does no harm.
Huh.
It's just an effective way of getting rid of pests.
Yeah.
Whereas so many other type of things, just, you know, rot in water. Swan dive!
I must defend justice, wherever it is. Wherever there's injustice,
Men must die.
men must die.
The amount of death is just amazing.
Yeah.
I don't think I had kill counts as easy as this, unless I was using the double Zeta.
But at the same time, then you had to use the double Zeta.
Although, as shown here, there's a little bit of a spawning issue when too many men are about. That's just warrior games for you.
Yeah.
There's so many limitations. Trying to do split screen on Hyrule Warriors, it's a bit much for Wii U.
Yeah. I'd imagine so.
And yet they squeeze it onto the 3DS.
I mean, if they... Well, cartridges, actually. So yeah, that makes sense.
Yep. Well, SD card.
Yeah. There's a lot of room on an SD card.
Yep. So yeah, in true warrior style, we have the one massively good clearing move, and we just abuse it.
Incidentally, it's the move that involves kicking.
Yep. So many fists.
Well, I mean, he is the Fist of the North Star. He has to use all of those fists.
Oh yes, we get to see this. The two-fingered air snatch. Yeah, to its credit, added in more of the funny scenes. So ridiculous. I love it.
To be fair, he did say that he was going to take his right eye.
He's very straightforward.
I see. This was the 30th anniversary game.
Ken's Rage 1 was. But it was out a little too early.
Yeah.
今ある食料はいずれ消える。だが種もみさえあれば米ができる。そうすれば
Nah, sadly it wouldn't release now. Would have been a good time for the Yakuza Fist of the North Star to release this year. Or wait, next year actually. That'll be the 35th anniversary. That's why we're doing it.
Wait, is that a real thing?
What, the 35th anniversary?
No, Yakuza Fist of the North Star.
Yeah, have you not seen the trailer yet?
No.
The Yakuza team are making Fist of the North Star.
Oh my god!
Yes! They've already shown it at a minigame where you can be Kenshiro behind a bar.
So they're just literally making a Yakuza game, but with the Fist of the North Star cast.
I think they're more making a Fist of the North Star game, but they're sticking a little bit of Yakuza in it. Because my god, it is beautiful looking. Actually, I'll link it in the Twitch chat as well, in case anyone hasn't seen the amazingness. It's fucking glorious looking. Well, my favorite part of this trailer is still Shika Shika Shika. Ah, it's King next. Yeah, Village gets attacked the moment he steps away. This happens a lot.
Well, yeah.
While he's unlocked his full body's potential. Did you
I
know
like
there
that
about Fist of the North Star, that's their explanation? A person can only use 30% of their potential. A Hokuto Shinken person is able to unlock 100%. Which is why he's able to do what he does.
Okay. I like the art style they've gone with for the Yakuza Fist of the North Star.
Yeah, it's gonna be an insanely pretty game. It's almost like Yakuza's art style really works for it.
Yeah.
I also like how fluid the battle
Well, no,
works.
they're going for a more animated style, or like
They're just rich in color.
yeah, rich in color, but like the outlines and shading from like Borderlands.
And I really like the clip of the fight scene, where it shows him just easily changing direction to attack a dude around him.
Yup.
And we do have this bad theme, sadly.
Oh, we're also getting another No More Heroes game.
Yep. Can't wait to see the jobs not there.
Yeah. Oh, Suda 51.
Hopefully from his minimal involvement of Killer is Dead, it won't taint No More Heroes. Because that was shit. That was awful. I've never seen a game that tried to go style over substance, but had no style.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is weird, because, you know, normally his games are pretty solid.
Well, it's that case of how much work did he even do on them.
Yeah. That's true.
なも地獄へ送ってやるぜ。脳みそぶちまいて死にやがる。
We have gained beyond the need for clothing.
My name is Kenshiro, and I can flex my shirt off.
And yet he can always find the same shirt.
I think he just secretly has like 400 of them.
どうしたそれまで
Man, this guy ain't shit.
Well, no, he's Spade.
What does he do to this guy now? I can't remember. Oh, yes. Fist of Penitence.
浮いてから3秒後お前は死ぬその3秒間自分の罪深さを思い知る
Kenshiro, your thumbs are inside of his skull.
They are. It's incredibly easy to poke fingers into human beings, it seems.
Evidently.
Everyone does it a lot in this.
そんなところに撒いたって実るわけねえだろ。
Yeah.
下にあの老人が眠っている
I like how they decided to make the game even more like a manga. No, don't pour out all the seeds, Ken. Ken!
Didn't even bother digging a hole for them.
Those were gonna be food!
Ken is a mighty martial artist, but he does not understand agriculture.
Evidently.
急ごうぜ。キングのやつら、黙って俺たちを放っておくわけはねえ。とにかく一日でも早く、やつらの勢力圏から逃げることだぜ。なん
Do you see how quickly we're through to Shin now? Compared to the first game?
Yeah.
And we've also done a lot more.
水の男に告
Yeah.
貴様が逃げている間、この処刑は続く。キング。それじゃこの男は剣を呼び寄せるために。
お許しください。なぜこんなことを。なぜ貴様らに生き死にの理由はいらん。
I wouldn't be surprised if he had to unlock all of his fingers' potential one by one, by poking the finger's specific vital points.
Yeah.
Then had to work on the knuckles, then the hand, the thumb, and then work the rest of the way up.
見ようとしているだけだこれ以上俺に関わる
貴様にはキング様の抹殺指令が下っておる。逃げ場はもうないぞ。貴様にこの攻撃が受けられるか。この俺様の動きが見えるか。
Let's get rid of the troops first. Well, actually, nah, this guy's gonna fall easily enough. Let's get rid of him.
Alright.
So among
You're
the other
so slow,
gameplay
you're-
changes, this got rid of the whole hypermeter thing, where you can go into your aura mode. Instead, it's just when your power bar is full, you're in your super state and doing better.
Yeah.
Which isn't quite that smart of a move. Because as you get more spirit gauges, it's going to take longer to fill up that meter.
あれがキングの街サザンクロスだ。
蹴りをつ
It also means that when you use a special move on, say, a boss, you've got to refill it to unlock your super potential.
生まれちまうな。
Oh, I forgot about this.
背後から近づいて一気にやっ
We've entered a sneaking mission.
かれないぜ。
In a Warriors game. Ah, damn it, didn't press it in time. It just means we have to kill more people. What a shame. Maybe I'll stealth the next ones.
バット、お前はここで待っている。俺はこのビルを越えて潜入する。
You know, I can't really remember offhand. Samurai certainly didn't. Well, Samurai 4.
置いていこうったってそうはいかねえぜ。
For some reason, they bothered to try and make that part of the battlefield. Actually, is anything over here? Nope, just the Watatatatatata or whatever. I call it something weird, like the Cartavista or whatever. It holds on to
Yeah.
your spare scrolls.
どうしたかかってこい。俺の体に触れられ
These guys are terrible, though. Dudes in spiked armor.
なんてことしやがる。
触った家畜の分際で俺の体に触りやがったな。死ねえ。
Trying to remember now what you're actually meant to do to fight them. Apart from
Punch
grab,
them.
apart from grab stuff like rebar,
貴様この町の人
super attacks might also be unaffected.
死にたくなければ俺の
See you in a bit.
に答える。
Yeah.
とは何者だ。奴はどこにいる。
Let's see. Yep, health is fine. Although he was able to jump out of it. Oh, because of cutscene. Okay.
待て。何でも言うから助けろ。キングは恐ろしい剣法を使う謎の男だ。
So yeah, you need to grab weapons or use super moves on them. You punch him normally, you lose health for every punch. Which means he's less of an issue if you're someone like Rao, who is just incredible power. And it also gives the advantage to Jaggi and Mamiya, the weapon users.
Yeah.
Ken, バレちまったみたいだ。騒ぎが大きくなる前にずらかろう。
Yes, because things are so difficult right now, Bat.
見張りが嫌がるか。奴らの
Okay, another chance for sneaking.
進むぜ。
As soon as I can find which bit of a map. There we go. There we go, we snuck.
あそこだ。あそこから裏道に逃げ込もう。
There How?
侵入者はこの先にいるぞ。急げ。
There we go. And not a scratch on him. That's not a name I remember.
胸に7つの傷の男が侵入したらしい。
Frank
この時
Klepacki.
に逃げ込んだって話だ。
Sounds like a butt rock maker.
なら、
Yeah.
色のネズミだ。ここの出口は向こうからしか開かねえからな。
ちょっと行ってみる。ここで待っててくれよな。
やめろバット。言ってしまったか。
なんでこんなところに缶があんだよ。
Good job, Bat.
なんだあのガキは。
Oh, that's right. Now I remember how I know that name. Well, no, sure, he made good music.
貴様らが
Some of these tracks are pretty terrible.
まずはガキから片付けてやる。
Bat is on the move.
Bat, 無茶はするな。
ケン、俺のこと心配してくれたのか？頑張った甲斐があったってもんだぜ。見ろよ。
More people to save.
新しい家畜たちの到着だ。奴ら狩りと称して流民をさらってくるんだ。
さっさと歩け。今日からお前らは家畜だ。後でブラッディクロスの夜勤を押さなきゃな。
ブラッディクロス。そうか、やつだ。昔ブラッディクロスを
I really wish the Warriors games didn't keep their value for so long.
Mhm.
Took a long time for Ken's Rage 2 to drop in price. And I'm kind of
Yeah.
interested in their... They did a tactical strategy game as well. Like recently, I can't remember what it was called though. Something about the gods. They introduced some
Yeah.
painfully anime characters, like some small child that had superpowers. But it still looked kind of interesting that you were moving on a tactical grid with your soldiers. It was like Warriors tries to be Fire Emblem. Despite
That
there being
sounds-
Fire Emblem Warriors.
Yeah.
バット様。
バッ た一人の男にビクビクしよって情けない奴らだ。さあ続けなさい。困ったことがあるなら何でも言うといい。君たちは大事な労働力なんだ。
はい。
私にも一杯もらおうか。ん？
やばい。あの方は自分の血を見ると正気をなくして殺人鬼になるんだ。こいつを一斉に投げつけてハート様を気絶させるしかね
バカめ、私の体が憲法殺しと言われているの忘れたか。北斗神拳とかいう憲法を使う男も私が殺してあげましょう。
Ah, there it was. Dynasty Warriors Godseeker. That's what it was called. Okay, starting to build some technique and a couple of rees. Just need to empty out these ones. So that whole previous level was just about finding out about the Bloody Cross and getting to Shin's Tower.
Mm-hmm.
ケンシロウ、久しぶりだな。
シン、貴様に会うために地獄の底から這い戻った。
わざわざ殺されるためにか。
ユリアは
知りたいか。
豚を飼っているのか。
お前ごときでは俺の相手には不足すぎるのでな。
君が北斗神拳とかを使う男かね。人を豚扱いするとはいい度胸じゃないか。やっぱり豚か。豚は豚小屋へ行け。久しぶりに生きのいい獲物ですね。やりがいがある。
ケンシロウ、お前の剣ではその男は倒せん。お前が思っているほど。
Godseekers looks neat, but I don't even want to pay 40 quid for it. I want that thing to drop a bit.
どこからでもどうぞ。
Heart's main ability, being so fucking fat.
私を倒せるのはキングの剣、すなわちなんと聖剣だけ。
ユリア、昔の婚約者。
That's some detail work on the artwork behind them.
見せてやろうと思って。
Yeah.
ユリア、俺だ、ケンシロウだ。お前のことは完全に忘れたとさ。あの時のお前の命と引き換えにな。
忘れてもいい。
れただけで。だがお前は永久にユリアには近づけない。その男の体は特異体質でな。外部からの衝撃を全て柔らかく包み込む。貴様の剣が経絡飛行に届くことはない。ケンシロウ、なぶり殺されるがいい。もう一度言っておく。北斗神拳
Let's look at that wobble sound effect. Let's see if a ripping slash actually takes effect. We're saving it for the cuts. Oh, there we go.
北斗神拳の前、お前はただの脂肪の塊に過ぎ。そんな攻撃で俺を倒せると思わないことだ。何をバカな。次は逃がさんぞ。
So now when we dodge, we get a slow motion moment and can strike back with a counterattack. The counterattack is usually not that good, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's a little too simple most of the time. Like it doesn't do much damage but launches them away, interrupting any combo attempts. Also, dodging like that actually drains your super meter. And you can lose stored up moves for that.
That,
So it's a bit of a weird trade-off.
yeah.
こんな時代だからこそ、二人で力を合わせて生きて。
And just like in all Warriors games, well, if I tell you to block, it's pretty fucking awful because it sticks you to move like a crawl, and you can't turn while you're doing it.
力こそが正義。いい時代になったものだ。強者は心置きなく好きなものを自分のものにできる。俺は昔からユリアが好きだった。
何を。私はあなたにそう思われていると知っただけで死にたくなります。
ますます好きになる。俺はそういう強く美しいものが好きなんだ。ユリアは俺がもらうぞ。貴様。なんと極斗剣。お前ごときでは俺に勝つことはできん。お前と俺には決定的な違いがある。欲望、執念だ。欲望こそが強さにつながる。ユリア、俺を愛していると言ってみろ。
誰が。剣を殺せば私も死にます。
何本目に死ぬかな。俺を止められるのはお前だけだ。お前のたった一つの言葉でいいんだ。強制はせん。自分の意志で。
It's a good thing we put this in because Ken's Rage 1 forgot to have this cutscene.
生き続けろ。
待って。愛します。
なーに？聞こえんな。その程度で俺の心が動くと思っているのか？
愛します。一生どこへでもついていきます。
Wow, that face. That joyful face of Shin.
ケンシロウ、もう一度あの地獄へ突き落としてやる。
Shun seems like a very happy fellow.
貴様には一生俺の技を見切ることはできん。死ね、ケンシロウスキをかわせるか。
He still does his dumb stabbing. But as you notice, he doesn't have... Like, I am much stronger than a base level. But he's still got a reasonable amount of health this time.
Instead of, you know, all of the health.
Yeah.
やはり昔のケンシロウではない。なぜ執念、俺を変えたのも貴様が教えた執念だ。貴様の技は全て見切っている。貴様の負けだ。
Yeah, for being trained the assassin's art, Ken was a real fucking soft touch. Took getting poked multiple times before he finally cracked.
Yeah.
確かに貴様の執念を見た。ならばその執念のもとを断ってやる。ユリオ。美しい。
He also forgot to do this bit in Ken's Rage 1. And now she's gone. Presto changeo. Shin is a great magician.
Shin! What is this magic?
Oh no. The gains! He's been possessed by the spirit of Swole. Then he just did his fancy move there to destroy the walls of the arena and make it look a bit cooler. But as you can see, we can now actually trade blows instead of just Ken immediately getting staggered and flinching.
Yeah.
Much more tolerable fight. We get a proper finish. You know, it's all a retrospective thing, but it's hard to imagine those two ever being friends.
人形どういうことだ、シン。いない。ユリアはもういないんだ。俺はユリアに与えうるすべてを与え続けた。
What women could ask for more than plunder and murder? Shin, you may just have to have thought about your approach to women.
見ろ、お前の町サザンクロスだ。草も木も人間さえもお前のものだ。どうだ、少しは気が変わっただろう。
私の心は変わらない。心が変わらない限り、あなたは同じことを続ける。罪もない人が何人も苦しみ死んでいく。そんなこと私には。けどあなたとの約束を守れなかった。
バカだ。なぜユリア最後までユリアの心をつかむ。
Remember, at its core, Fist of the North Star is a love story. A very dumb, sweaty, muscly love story.
だからだ。
Yeah.
こんな町も
With an emphasis on dumb. My god, it's dumb.
虚しいだけだった。俺が欲しかったものはたった一つ。
I mean, it's an 80s anime.
ユリアだ。
And it was the definer of this kind of thing. Of muscly men.
ここまでのようだ。
Being over-emotional and saying incredibly specific things and doing weirdly specific techniques.
お前の憲法で
Yeah.
俺はさらばだ。剣士よ。
Whee!
なぜだよ。なぜそんな男に墓を作ってやるんだよ。
同じ女を愛した男だから。
At the end of it all, Kenshiro still respected Shin's gains. I mean, look at those abs.
「小さな村のくせに変に活気がありやがる。
オアシスだ。おそらく水が出るんだ。水がある。
I just noticed the incredibly pointless zippers on Ken's outfit. He's got 3 of them on his abs. They don't connect to anything else.
So,
わからない。確かにリンだった。
追ってみる。
you know, sometimes you just want parts of Zipper.
リンを運んでた連中は選ばれた民の国。
And Ken's Rage 1 skipped this, but now we're gonna fight the Apocalypse Nazis.
Sweet.
奴らは優秀な子孫を残すために女を集めてる。まさかリンも。
女を取り返しに来たのか。ゲスの分際で我ら子らに逆らうとは。
ゲスはお前たちだ。うせろ。
And think tutorial stuff. Wait a minute, we're on like the 5th level and we just got a tutorial message. Mind you, there is like a beginning one, I think. I like how in the Warriors games you really develop this aiming with the, oh, where's the rest of them? Need more dudes to... There we go. Nope, that one disappeared. Where's it gone? Okay. Warriors games, you really develop the skill of aiming with the mini-map. There's so many dudes off screen you've got to kill, but the camera is always slow. So very slow. Check the minimap and watch all that red disappear. There we go. Maybe they finally got the message.
「無理もねえな。目の前で父親を殺されちまったんじゃ。」
Time to use our obscenely deadly assassin art to fix someone.
これで落ち着くだ。
これでこの子も私と同じに目が覚めても一人ぼっち、行くところもない。
バット、リンと共に待っている。
どこに行くんだよ。
ゴッドランド。これ以上リンと同じ人間を作りたくない。
Kenshiro, you don't need a close-up of his face, you just need to see the pecs. Bit more of an involved map this time.
ランドの狂信者だもん。決してはおかん。俺の剣で破壊できないものはない。
There is nothing that my fists can't destroy, except all these metal containers I've got to go for these shells. Everything else is immune to his fists. Actually, kind of like the close-in camera for this. There we go.
俺の剣で破壊できないものはない。
Ah, yes, we can destroy shells, people, and broken walls. It's kind of cool. They're trying to make a maze in a Warriors game. They probably should have used those tanks. Wow, that's a big fucker. That's a good tank. Damn it, they got away. Oh, there we go. Just a 1,000 hit combo, nothing exceptional. It's still counting up while I'm not hitting anyone as well. Bonus box? Nope, just dead end. Boulder splitting blade. I'm pretty sure it wasn't a boulder. Or it might have been actually. It might have been during the Fang clan, or Fang tribe. Yes, he grows even stronger. Even their teleporting won't help them. I guess we're led by the Mad Sarge. Beating the shit out of his warehouse now.
ここまで入り込めた
Can't remember if there's well, there probably is never a fight considering the map.
までだ見せてやろう何千人のゲリラどもの
All red berets look like this. It's very representative.
神経よさっさとかか
Yeah.
What even nationality were the red berets? Tempted to say America.
Probably.
I don't know if they're an international tradition sort of thing. It'd be great if he was
Well,
French.
but America is Green Berets.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Could
Yeah.
it just be a copyright
They
change?
might be Russian. Could be.
俺にしてみればレッドベレーなど若こと避けやがって狩猟の居場所を教えろあの塔にカーネルがおられるだがな俺は倒せても
No, he's got psychic power. Some sort of psycho soldier.
超能力者だ
And Splort. Those are massive fucking elevators. Oh, we still have the climbing gimmick. It's been a long time since I played this one. They're just international? Okay, fair enough.
優れた漁師は空気の揺れによっても獲物の存在を知るというが少しは心得ているようだかつて知らぬ間にこれほど近くまで獲物の接近を許したことはない、俺はゲリラ戦で殺しの頂点を極めた人間だ正確に判断できる男なら俺に挑む前に貴様を地獄へ送る前に一つだけ答えてなぜゴッドランドなどという狂気の野望を抱いてレッドベレーそれはまさに精密な戦闘機械の集団であり高潔な軍人たちだった
I see the colonel's thinking back on the days of the 360.
国家に対する忠誠だだが現実に国家を動かしていたのは政府の高官や大企業家の豚どもだった我々の命がけの訓練はあんな腐った豚どもへの忠誠では断じてないやがて豚どもは己の利益確保のために一番愚かな方法を取った押してはならないボタン奴らはそれによって一挙に解決を図った豚どもは自らの手で滅び我々は鍛えられた肉体のおかげで生き残った
I do kind of like how in Fist of the North Star, there's no government involvement. Like, those guys are gone in the war. It's all just the buffest dudes who want to rule. We don't put up with any shit of, like, some corrupt politician that managed to survive and his great works. It's all just dudes who know really cool kung fu.
貴様の野望はここまでだ俺にはお前の動きを読むことができる行くぞ
And while he comes after Shin, he isn't shit on him. Fuck's sake.
北斗神拳空極流
Hokuto Shinken Extreme Airflow Evasive Dance.
なるほど。
Fuck's sake.
暗殺北斗神拳を使う男だ。ならば見せてやろう。世界最強の殺人剣。なんと無音剣。貴様は俺の体に触れることもできず、切り刻まれて死ぬのみだ。 確かに貴様はずば抜けた能力の持ち主だが、所詮は訓練の成果でしかない。一子相伝の北斗神拳を身につけた俺は生まれた時からすでに暗殺者だった。
Good job, Rin.
来るなり。神は俺を見捨てなかった。バカなやつだ。情けは能力を削減する。大丈夫だ。それだけのダメージを受けては戦えまい。今度こそとどめを刺してやるわ。そうかな。
That spear was really struggling to keep up with his animation.
すでに貴様の飛行。
So yeah, they kind of skipped that in the actual fight, but in the manga he fights in a darkened room and Ken has to rely on hearing and his magic and his kung fu bullshit.
Neat.
So now the irony, he has made him blind. Now it is forever dark. Come on, do we get the animation?
貴様ほどの力があったら何でも可能。さあ、それをこんなことに後悔せんのか。
Oh, we don't get to see it. In the manga, I'm pretty sure he's the one that when he punches and gets the bone-breaking fist, the guy's skeleton leaps out the back of him. It is one of the best-looking deaths. Oh, more shitty scrolls I gotta get rid of.
ゴランを一人で潰したという男を探したぜ。俺たちの組織に入れてやろうと思ってな。お前が吐いて鬼に金棒だ。なるほど、いい体してるぜ。おい、汚い手で俺に触るな。
And now to kill a shitload of people in a bar brawl. Does no one use the fucking door? Why are you all coming out from the ceiling?
じやがったあの男剣法使いかち
It's all so beautifully ridiculous.
ケンやべえ俺たちが狙われてる
Not sure what to stream after this, but for now, just having a nice dumb time with this action game.
Yeah.
Oh, all the good stuff is behind the grate. The only problem here with fucking archer guys, because we're not a specific design, they're just dudes holding the bows, but they also switch to clubs. So it's a little hard to make them out among the crowd. On the bright side, the one simple answer finishes it. Kill them quick. And in great groups. Holy shit! That guy knew multiform technique. I killed him and he split into many.
Hey, ジャッカル様。
お願いです。僕の村を、おばちゃんやみんなを助けてください。
タキじゃねえかおい
バット兄ちゃん。
Man, I barely remember Jackal. I know of his plot bit, but I don't remember Jackal.
そしたらみんな村を捨てて、おばちゃん一人残って新しい井戸を。でも一人の力じゃどうにもならないんだ。
あのババアまだ生きてるのか。
水は必ず出るんだよ。でもそのためには男の人の力が必要なんだ。ケン。
バット、お前の村はどこだ？
水か。何度も言ったろう。何匹したくば自分より強い相手とは戦わないことだとな。貴様らに俺の部下の資格はない。
Ah, yes, now I remember Jackal.
オアシスが見つかった。
For a Fist of the North Star villain, he was actually kind of intelligent.
おばちゃん、バット兄ちゃんが帰ってきたよ。それに手伝ってくれる人も見つかったよ。
やろババアせっかく俺が戻ってきたのに出迎えぐらいできねえのか。いって
どの面下げて帰ってきた。この道楽者のバカ息子。よくおいでくださった。わしが豊ですじゃ。お疲れになったでしょ。ああ、長旅で喉も渇いたじゃろ。どうした滝？お前も飲みなさい。みんな親を殺されたり足手まといになって捨てられた子供たちじゃ。今ではみんなわしの子供じゃと思っとる。
俺はあんたの子供だ。
Just had this wonderful thought of a Fist of the North Star crossover with Mad Max. And of course, Ken would drive a muscle car.
ああいうバカは 余計可愛いもんじゃて。あの子供たちを連れて旅をすることはできん。村に残るしかないのじゃ。水は必ず出る。この村にいた地質学者もそう言っとった。しかし熱い岩盤に遮られてどうにも手のつけようがない。それで皆諦めてしまったのじゃ。
ケン、滝のやつ隣の村の水を盗みに行ったらしいんだ。あそこの水場には恐ろしい番人が見張ってるんだ。
水場はどこだ？
Taki's a thief. We must hurry through all these guys and beat him up to teach him a lesson.
水場をうろついてるぞ。とっちゃないでぶつくるぜ。
Missing a segment of aura, didn't I?
Huh. Weird.
The game let me delete 2 of the ones I had equipped. What the fuck? That's a dick move, game. Now we got a shitload more technique. Hello, new viewer.
Greetings, citizen.
Now, big mirror, but not citizens until they've served.
Fair.
Kinda wish I could stream that, but the engine is so bloody unoptimized. I mean, I played it on my much older comp. I did an LP of it. On this one, I wouldn't be able to run anything but its lowest settings. It's just such a bad engine. Yes, murder of a small child. This would be about... This is basically the second story arc in Fist of the North Star. Dealt with Shin, now we're dealing with the orphanage a bit. That had a couple of chapters to it. Well, it's just a basic spoiler policy. Don't talk about anything that hasn't happened yet. We beat up Zed, Shin, and Godland. And now we're starting into Jackal's plot.
Oh, おばちゃんにこれをおば ばちゃんは自分の水もみんなに分け与えて、それでもあと2日持つかどうか。じゃあ水が出る前に死んじゃうよ。お兄ちゃんならきっとみんなを助けることができるよね。なぜこんな優しい子が死なねばならんのじゃ。
To be fair, he stole. This is what criminals get.
ほんのわずかな水のために汚れない命が奪われてしまう。なんて時代だ。滝！
That was such a cheap overlay to give binocular effect.
行きますか。焦るな。あえて危険を冒してまで象を倒すことはない。要は象の肉を食らえばいいんだ。ああ、偵察隊の奴らが勝手に。ヤッホー！水だい！こいつはいい！もう水を求めて旅なんかしなくてもいいぜ。
That's a hell of a lot of scouts.
水を飲んだらすぐに出てここに水があることを忘れる。
So, Ygmir, do you ever read any of Fist of a North Star?
No, I haven't.
It's just that kind of story everyone already knows. Bikers. Now easier to deal with because Ken's a lot faster. God, that move is satisfying. Get back here, you little red dot. Incidentally, Ken's Rage 1 skips us entirely. We go from Shin to Jaggy. Which is a couple of stories missing, as you can see.
Yeah.
心配ご無用。いざとなったらこれがありますでな。すごい。
Granny, that is not a rifle. That is a lump of wood with metal sticking out the end.
あ、おに。黙って見送っておあげ。この世の中にはわしらみたいな人間がいっぱいいる。あの人が現れるのを待っているんじゃ。
俺を置いていこうったってそうはいかねえぜ。あ、私もついて。
Oh good, we continue to have the children with us. And just like before, the second Ken steps away. The raiders come back.
よし、終了を殺せば奴らは銃を恐れて逃げるかも。
今日からここが我々の根城だ。貴様には俺の右腕としてますます活躍してもらおう。はっ、お任せをジャッカル。貴様の知恵を借りよう。こいつらを始末するにはどんな方法がいい？ババアの前でガキを一人ずつ公主刑というのはいかがでしょう。そいつは面白い。よし、そのガキからだ。
Oh, you mean the one that's better modeled than the rest? We're going to grab that kid? There he is on the right! It's the same kid. Maybe it's twins. There's something very pleasing about the little bits of cheapness she can spot in the cutscenes. Just isn't interesting now that it doesn't have the announcer from the first game. It's pretty powerful though. Well, the first game had its full motion cutscenes. This one has some of those, but also mainly weird slideshow things with slight animation. Because fuck it, they're on a budget. Also much more concise levels. Kid seems to be standing pretty confident here. It's because they gave him Bat's animation, instead of having him look like a, you know, the victim.
You know, things help.
Maybe he just feels confident because he's got a shitload of TNT on him, you know? It's like holding a gun. You feel good about it. Oh, there we go.
Hello.
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 Well, that's that settled. What's up?
I'm watching this person try to play a video game. They're super bad at it.
Well, I know it's not me, so who could it be?
Well,
I don't know.
I must touch
That's
his
a
shoulder
bit
to stop
anywhere.
him detonating.
I am super loud on the stream.
Are you? Alright, hang
合わない。
Jesus, how are you? You're at... Fucking... There we go. You're now at 36% volume. Maybe that'll help.
Alright, let's see.
Yeah. You were at 60 or so beforehand. As opposed to 100%. You know, of a standard volume. Incidentally, Igmir, you're at 60% volume.
Oh, am I particularly loud?
No, it was just me.
Yep.
Don't know why.
Weird.
自分がいなくなればその食料が他の子に私や子供たちのため
Are you familiar
Apparently
with the
you're a
Fist of the
glutton
North
as
Star
well.
story?
なってくれたんじゃろう
I think we wound up talking over each other.
優しい子じゃろ
So Fahrenheit, are you familiar with the Fist of a North Star story?
サインだ。母さんと言ってやれ。
Or did he vanish? No, oh, Flamester, sorry. Fucking hell. Don't know why I get you two confused. You don't sound anything alike. It's just the names. It's the temperature-themed names.
Yeah.
So
I've
sorry about that.
watched the abridged series.
地獄の果てまでも追いつ
Oh, that's right, it's got one of those. Must have been
Yeah.
tempted to look back at the
I'll,
really old original anime.
Yeah, all 3 episodes of it.
Now to make sure I don't select any ones I'm equipping. Because the game won't fucking tell you. I don't need any of
Oh,
these.
why would it tell you?
That's true. I've still not seen any of the proper animation bits. I've just read a lot of the manga. It's nice and concise because it doesn't really spend any time dwelling on anything. Apart from deep, manly emotions of sorrow and rage. And now this map, this is from the first game. Which is why it's far too large for what we're going to be doing in it.
なんだてめえは。ああこら
Damn it. Despite his fist being able to destroy anything, they can't get rid of a scrapped car. He needs to propel bodies at it first.
Alright. I'm seeing some Dynasty Warriors here.
Yeah, it is. Ken's Rage in Japan is literally Fist of a Hokuto no Ken Masuo, so it's... they made it. But they tried to make it more narrative style, and this is just... So they made Ken's Rage 1, which was okay. It wasn't... It was sort of conflicted interests. Ken's moveset and a lot of others weren't really built for taking on army-sized amount of enemies. Performance was iffy as well in the actual fighting, and the levels were a bit too long drawn out. So they made an enhanced edition, 1.5, which in the English release got sold as the sequel, despite being the same game but enhanced. But to its credit, it is substantially changed and improved. Downside, no English dub, unlike the first game.
Sub is superior anyway.
Well, you see, the fun of Fist of a North Star is its incredibly cheesy sort of story elements. It's sort of completely serious silliness. The same reason we enjoyed things like JoJo. And to hear underpaid English voice actors attempt to say those lines is a joy all of its own.
That is true.
Of course, the sad thing is, despite all the moves we've got, being a Dynasty Warriors game, you find the Wong combo that clears enemy troops and just abuse the hell out of it. And save your normal moves for officers. The ones who can actually take more than one punch.
あのババアをやったのはジャッカルだ。俺は関係ねえ。なあ、見逃してくれよ。いい。その代わり、お前にはメッセンジャーになって。
Oh, are we going to do a very specific technique on him? I hope so. Excellent.
Honestly, I think these type of games would be better served having instead of lots of individual enemies, just a
Yeah, proper enemies.
mob with the shared health pool. Yeah.
Yeah.
ぶっ殺してやる。狂犬どもめ。生かして。
But then again, these are kind of old, so.
Not that old, and it's not as if they changed the series much.
Yeah.
But I mean, Samurai Warriors 4 had the most inconsequential grunts. If you press triangle, you do a dash attack where you just sweep through entire squads at high speed. That's how little they matter. You don't even use your normal combos or your Masuo moves on them.
それが俺の体がメッセージになると。
Oh, beautiful.
に対する挑戦状だ。どうやら俺たちは触れてはいかんものに触れてしまったらしい。まずい。こいつらのいた場所には食料調達部隊が。一刻も早く知らせねば。
Online co-op.
Which game are you looking up?
It was on the loading screen here.
That was?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be for Dream. That would be for Dream mode. This is Legend mode, which is a storyline. Dream mode is a very weird format because it's not proper wartime. What it is, it's there's a specific number of bases, which are just little braziers. You beat up the guys there, and then it weakens the fires around them. And you have to collect a bunch and then beat up the general. It's very, very small scale. Oh, fuck this guy's move. That's right. Who has the secret ability to launch himself up, was it like 8 feet in the air, while lying on his back. Because he knows Kung Fu.
元気だったかい？俺はあんたに逆らう気はないぜ。こんな無抵抗な男を殺そうってのかい？おい。
And Kenshiro solves this technique. I may actually give that.
全面の敵に全能力を集中することができる。方法は盲点となる。ジャッカルの行き先を。
誰が？なんだ？
Hey, Wacky sis.
真一という飛行をついた。貴様、口を割るしか。
ジャッカルの行き先は。
What a move.
やつはそこの脱走者だった。
よくわかった。それでは貴様の処刑を始めようか。
We're going to see all this done by the Yakuza team. It's gonna be amazing. Because those guys know how to do absurdism with macho-ness.
お前の刑は何度も見せられる代物ではない。
Doop-de-doo. Meridian Shock. Which means he can't really block much. It's not as overpowered as it was in the first game. And that's what his move does. That is worse than I remember. Many punches. Oh, do we not get to see his death?
早いとここの店からずらかるか。フォックス！くそ、ケンシロウはここに。あの小僧を。
Oh, don't get them mistaken for Claw, dude.
俺をなぶり殺しにするつもりか。これが始まりだ。追われる獲物の恐怖をゆっくり味わうがいい。
Just ignore the man who's glowing blue up in the sky. When Jackal feels fear. For fuck's sake. This bit I remember being a pain. It's just one of those portions where it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Did I break it? I may have broke it as well. Jackal has resumed moving, apparently. I meant to kill his men around him. For some reason, actually attacking him does not increase his fear level. And this camera resets itself after enough steps. This is really weird. Oh, for fuck's sake, game. There we go. Stop auto-leveling the camera. Is there an option for that? No, there's not. What am I talking about? There's no camera options. Great sensitivity here. There we go. What? And that did nothing for him, apparently. This is so bizarre, this segment. There we go, that's got some fear into him. I don't know if it'll be enough for this segment. Now, let's get rid of that. Also, they did try to make this simpler by having, you know, he carries multiple. But yeah, I've seen missions like this. This is not one of the well-made ones. As killing that dude and exploding that did nothing to him. And that tank won't blow up. Alright, fair enough. Now we can get to the proper gameplay. Yeah, it's very weird, but it's only when he's standing in specific spots that he actually registers fear from them. Luckily, it was just to get a ranking. I question the length of that sword compared to the bracer. Oh yeah, it's really weird that Ken's Rage 1 skipped this. Time for a ridiculous demon. Oh, they trimmed it down. It's only 13 times they tried to execute him. But he lived through all of them. Possibly because he's humongous. It's Akuma crossed with Blanca. There's no explanation for why this guy is like this. He just happens to be. And he was like this before the apocalypse. Luckily, he's a moron. This just shows Jackal was smart. He understood the idea of, if there's a big dude after you, go find a bigger dude. I mean, this guy's so huge, he's huger than Rao. And also knows Kung Fu. For some reason, his prison cell was built beneath a stadium? Oh, this is a great bit of dumb.
力を出そうとも敵をつけなければ貴様の健康も無理よく。
Genital smash is an ancient and secret art.
デビル見せてやれ。妖剣の
Essence of ball busting. Ooh, counter. It's weird that they bother to make him fall down, but he's invincible during this.
Yeah.
常人はそのパワーを 30% 使える。しかし10%を引き出せ。それが北斗神拳奥義。
Dragon form breathing technique. Time for a snack.
バカな。俺もこの攻撃を受ける
生から銅へ転じるとき、電流呼吸法の奥義はそしてその奥義を見た者にある
Oh yeah, we don't get to see him point up at the sky to point out the star shines bright.
Which is extremely unfortunate.
It might be in the cutscene, actually. I've got to go around behind him to get to the circle, because he's too huge. Nope. See, they didn't make the trigger of a boss's death ring any bigger for him. Blech, fucking up my words a lot. I'd forgotten this cutscene. Nice. Shouldn't have to go into this screen every time. Alright. So does this finally start the Jaggy arc? Nope, that's right. Now we're after the Wolf Fang. Or the Fang tribe.
こいつはすげえ美人じゃねえか
Keep in mind the figure of this delicate woman.
いい子にしてたらたんまりやるぜ
そうかい。では、そいつをいただく。
And now it is Swole.
男
ちょっと助走すりゃ、貴様らのようなウジ虫どもが飛びついてきやがる。
野郎ふざけやがってやっちまえ相手はたった一人でぶち殺せやあの憲法はなんと水剣一派のなんと水長剣動きは水面に浮かぶ水鳥のように優雅華麗だがその剣の威力は比類なき残虐非道の必殺剣
おい、胸に7つの傷を持つ男。
Apparently Ray's face. Pretty enough to pass as a woman.
では用はない。貴様の食料を俺が始末してやる。胸に7つの傷の男。奴を見つけ殺すまでは、たとえ泥をすすってでも俺は生き延びる。
You say that, but you just need about 4 tons of protein a day to keep up with that buffness.
ケン、奴らは？
ああ、片付いた。
よかったマジで。
これでばあさんの敵が取れたぜ。あ、そうだ。こっちにもいいニュースがあるんだ。子供たちの面倒を見てくれる村が見つかったんだよ。
でも条件があるんだって。村を狙う野党の武装グループを追い払ってくれたら面倒を見るって。
この村ですじゃ。
花は好き？私はマミヤ。あなたは？
リンです。
ユリア。ユリアが生き返るはずはない。しかし。
No, Ken, it's just because the artist had a limited female face.
キュー、お見事。どうやら腕の方は用心棒として合格のようね。
The amount of people she's probably killed by pulling that trick. Who just wanted to walk into the village, you know, or maybe be a guard. Gotta be a lot of one-eyed dudes manning their crossbows.
Yeah.
Ah, what a pretty lady. Oh wait, it's a huge dude.
もし貴様の女だったら他人に取られんようにすることだな。俺の名はレイ。覚えておくがいい。
長老もう一人助っ人が見つかりましたよ
ケン、あの人の目は人を助けるような人の目じゃない。
俺もそう思うぜ、ケン。あの面、大悪党の面だ。
分かっている。
Awkward pause while it loads in the rest of the assets. That's a pretty good vista. I like that actually. Although somehow that close in looked like it was a fucking blue screen shot.
Neat.
I think it's just because the skybox is a little bit low res, since you can never really look at it.
こんなに水が髪を洗えるほど。
そうよ。この豊かな湧き水のおかげで、この村は自給自足ができる。
Incidentally, several of the characters have alternate outfits. For some reason, this is Mamiya's alternate outfit.
どういうつもり？出て。
Um.
人を呼ぶわよ。
呼ぶがいい。
Well.
来た人間が死ぬだけだ。いい女だ。
野党にくれてやるには惜しい。大変だ。野党が
Just seen ignoring, but in the manga he actually ripped the towel off, I'm pretty sure.
今のあの人の目、間宮さんを見た目は剣と同じ優しい目だった。なぜ
Ray doesn't make a good first impression. He's kind of okay, but he's also pretty creepy with women.
前に出ろ。あんたどこにいたんだ。これはなんと水長剣。
気が変わった。
And we actually get to play as someone other than Ken. And Ray works differently. He has this hyper mode thing. To do that, you actually need to hit with your triangle move. Increases his power and everything else, including range.
Alright.
Actually, hang on, how does it work again? That was how it worked, sorry, that was how it worked in Ken's Rage 1. They changed it a bit in this. Yeah, it's specifically dudes doing an I think it's a counter animation that puts him into it. Ah, yes, they did fix it. So yeah, before in Ken's Rage 1 when he wasn't powered up, he was kinda weedy. You need to go into your super state a lot, but it was very easy to achieve. And this is a bit trickier, but his base state is more useful. It's a fine mix. It's also just nice to have someone else to control in story mode. Which means new death animations. Oh, that's a great name for an ability. Oh, it's also his best one, too. Oh, so Ray's your favorite Arcanine? Tempted to say he's probably the only other dude who has a properly long character arc. With motivations that even change. Ah. Okay, so they haven't appeared yet. Nope. They were getting away, but having issues with it.
なぜ奴らを裏切った。
奴らとお前とでは勝負は見えている。俺は強い方に寝返っただけだ。俺にはたった一つの目的がある。この手で胸に7つ。
Or these scars have a specific shape or arrangement.
そのために人を裏切り、人を殺し、今日まで生き延びてきたのだ。大変だ。奴らが降参を。
貴様らよく聞け。血には血を。我ら騎馬一族の血をたとえ。
Oh yeah, they skipped all this in Ken's Rage 1 as well.
Oh, interesting.
Didn't realize how abridged it was.
待ちなさい。
助けに行くことは私が許しません。あなたたちが叶う相手ではない。表に出たら奴らの思うつぼ。
貴様ら女子供一人残らずこいつのようにナマスだ。覚悟しておけ。
And so dies another child.
しておくのお前らの方だ。
大した女だ。お前らはいいリーダーを持ったようだな。村人一人を殺されたぐらいでは。
Ah, yes, killing children in the grand tradition of anime.
冷静さは変える。
あんたらに何がわかる。一番悲しいのは間宮さんなんだ。
こうは間宮さんのたった一人の弟なんだ。
お父さん、お母さん、こうがそちらに参ります。悲しいことには慣れているつもりでしたが、一人になるのは辛いですね。
Just two muscly dudes hanging out in the background. While their hearts are filled with concern, all they can feel is my gains. And now finally Ken's starting to be a bit proactive.
I mean, it had to happen eventually.
こいつは返してもらう。それからな、一歩でも動いたボンだ。
ふざけやがってぶっ殺して。
So fucking cartoonish. I love it.
騎馬一族一人も生かさん。
Now we get to take on the Fang clan, but it's going to be a much shorter mission than it was in Ken's Rage 1, where it just did not end. So didn't get much time with Ray, did we? What is... Oh, right, that's his special move. I forgot R1 has a unique move for everyone. Ken's is actually pretty cool. It's like... It sets a dude up with Meridian Shock, but then you kill him, and it makes him a bomb of Meridian Shock. Which is the, you know, can't block, take more damage state. If the enemies were worth something, that would actually be useful. But it does work on bosses. Well, Guardians at least. Is it Judah? Is that the one you're waiting to see? Yeah, you may have to question your decisions there. That's a hell of a choice. Yeah, I think you'll be coming up soon. Don't you squat, man. I'm trying to kill you. Hopefully it won't take long to the next ridiculous cutscene. Is it Yuta? I don't know, like I said, I read the manga, I didn't hear any of the names called out. And it's been a long time since I went into the full story mode of Ken's Rage 1 and 2. Ah, nice, I forgot this even happened. We can choose who to be. And obviously we're going to be Rei, because we've been Kenshiro the whole time.
なぜお前がここに。
おそらくお前と同じ理由だろうぜ。お互いに女の涙には弱いと見えるな。
なんだお前たちのその余裕は。
This is a much better option than what they tried to do in Ken's Rage 1. Oh yeah, now I'm seeing how it changes everything up. Yeah, that makes him a much more interesting character. So he's got a longer combo and he's got a special combo finisher for it, but it's the same combo finisher. And when he goes into hyper mode, it becomes an AoE sort of thing instead of just a forward slash. That's the bad one. There we go. Oh, and using his hyper moves puts him into that state as well. Ah, I said. Ah, okay. Now I see it. And his hyper mode, instead of dodging, he jumps. A lot more involved of a character. It'll a bloop noise from the karma.
帰り血で汚れてしまったが、これは妹の愛梨が結婚式につけるはずだったケープだ。俺の留守に村を襲った奴は両親を殺し、幸せをつかもうとした愛梨を連れ去ったのだ。俺はその男の顔を知らぬ。ただ父が生き絶える前に胸に7つの傷の男とだけ。 俺はその男を見つけ殺す。
さよならこう。これは河野。それでは奴らは。
俺が行くこともなかった奴も。だが気を抜くな。騎馬一族は思ったより統率の取れた集団
ここにまた一人村人の尊い血が流されてしまいました。しかし私たちは何としてもこの村を守っていかなければなりません。この村のために、死んでいった人たちのためにも。さあみんな、戦いの準備を。
お前が戦うことはない。お前は女だ。
女？私はとうに女を捨てたわ。今あなたの目の前に立っているのは女ではない。この村を守るためのただの戦士、間宮よ。
And then Ray does this. What the fuck, man?
女でなければ胸を隠す必要もない。いいか。女は
Great job giving everything but doesn't cover remotely. What the fuck, Ray?
俺が帰ってきたら純白のケープをプレゼントしよう。
There you go. At least Ken knows what to do. He's better with women.
親父、わしの可愛い息子たちをこんな。この身内を殺された腹渡の断ち切れる思い、奴らに味わわせずに置くものか。探せ。あの二人の用心棒にも身内がいるはずだ。
Any comment for that scene, Wacky Sis?
一人より二人の方が仕事が早い。それに騎馬一族はただの野党では
And this is taken straight from Ken's Rage 1.
わからんから。
私も行きます。あなたたちがどう思おうと、私は村の責任者。最後に見届ける義務が。それにあなたたちが逃げ出さないとも限らない。ついていきます。
死ぬぞ。
構いません。
Is she actually going to be playable? That'd be fun. All A's. Lots of useless scrolls. Do I have a better one yet? No, technically it's better. There we go, that's a bit better.
私にだって果たせる。
Hey, she starts off playable.
二人だけに任せるわけにはいかない。
門が閉まっている。このままでは先に行けんな。
私に任せて。あの穴から中に侵入する。
Ah, yes, because she's not built like a brick shithouse, she can get through small tunnels. Let's see, where's her...
すぐに地獄。
Nope, that's taunting. There we go. R2 is a reload, which is very quick. And of course, they made her crawl for tunnels just for this. So, she lacks attack power, as you'd imagine, but she's got some fucking amazing range. And she also has her special move, which allows her to shoot a shitload of arrows from a crossbow. Unfortunately, it doesn't do a whole lot. Luckily, she's got her special move instead. Loaf needs it's gratuitous, but at least she's a grown woman. Let's be thankful for that.
Yeah.
これで通れるようになったわ。また私の出番のようね。待っていて。内側から門を開けるから。
Wow. That's some range. What's this one? What? Oh, it's that move. Oh yeah, you missed out some fun there. You missed seeing that Ray really doesn't know how to handle women at all. Yeah, this just doesn't do much at all. Doesn't stand a chance. Let's see, fuck it, yes, let's use this one. Does it work on the oversized? Oh, yes! Well, that's an insta-kill.
Well then.
Fuck it, let's stick over. 2 stilettos right in the dick.
だいぶ奥まで来たからな。
僕も俺たちを裏切ったな。
It'll be a long time before I risk Warriors All-Stars. Oh, I am curious how William is. I might actually look up a video on him. To see if I did a good job with our new Golden Boy. There we go. Now we got the good moves. I found the group clearer. Just shitloads of knives. What's her fourth move? What's this one? Big. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good move. Well, makes sense with him. Shit, I was holding the stick. Still got some token kills though. Let's give us another go. There we go, that's better. Fried chicken, is it coated? Or is it just your normal chicken, but a bit fried? I'll admit, I do like simplicity, but you can't go wrong with a bit of hefty lemon juicing. Dice it up a bit, in with rice, fucking gorgeous. If it's coated fried chicken, on the other hand, that's a bit trickier to deal with. Her combo's a little small, but I think that might be a case of, you know, it's a character that's not been leveled up. Man, these Fang Tribe have some great ambush tactics. Yeah, can't go wrong with a good mash. But remember, you have to beat the living shit out of it. Gotta make that smooth. Also a personal thing I like to do. Put just the smallest amount of milk in the bottom of a pan. Well, the steamer bottom I use anyway. Bring it up to heat slightly. Then get the butter to melt through it, and then stick in the mash. And then beat it like it owes you money.
私は決して逃げたりはいたしません。
俺がわからないのか。
彼女は完全に心を閉ざしてしまっている。
アイリー、これを見ろ。
Now, how did that even go through the air? That would have just fluttered in front of him. There is no mass on a veil.
兄さん、本当に兄さんなの？
アイリー、そうだ、俺だ。
See, the cheese is a bit much for me.
Anime.
Well, yes. Cheese is a bit too much buttery goodness, really.
目を塞ぐのではなかった。
And of course, what goes beautifully with good bit of mashed potato, a wee jag of sweet chili, just on the side.
どこなの？
But then sweet chili goes with everything.
私を抱きしめて。
今助けてやるぞ。
Also, of course, fantastic with Worcester sauce, but I don't know if you'd have that handy.
これからわしと同じ思いを味わわせてやる。貴様！動くな。お前にはどうすることもできん。そこでわめいているだけだ。
Well, you see, if you're adding onions to it, then you've got champ, which is hilarious. Because a few restaurants over here, I have asked, do they do mash? No, sir, we only do champ. Champ is mashed potato with spring onions through it. That is it. If you don't add the spring onions, it's mashed potato. That's it. And now we're back to Ken. And holy shit, that big guy did nothing. Gonna stick my fingers in your brain. Ooh, a scroll. Maybe that comes into play in a hard mode, or later on in dream mode. Many punch. So, Ymir, how long would you usually play a Warriors game for?
Huh?
You lose a whole day to it?
Probably, yeah.
I'm the same way.
They're good games. Generally.
It's just fun to beat up so many opponents.
Yeah.
Obviously, the next game has to be Super Smash Bros. Warriors. Give me Kirby fighting an army. Give me Game & Watch. You can't even see him as you're walking around. Half the time.
That could be pretty fun, yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we had a lot of fun doing the character gimmicks in Hyrule Warriors. There was a lot of them too. Such as Boat King. And Link's secret weapon, the Great Fairy.
Yeah.
私はこの人のれっきとした婚約者よ。
ってこい。その死神の鉄のような顔が苦痛に歪むのならこんな人質はいらん。しぶきか間宮。
頼む。他に方法がない以上あの女にかけるしかない。もしあの女が妹を救うことができたら俺の一生をあの女にくれてやってもいい。
さあ人質を離しなさい。ついでにあなたの命ももらおうかしら。女だと思って甘く見たのがあなたの不運だったわね。
浮いて手元をよく見て。
鋼鉄製のガビシが。
そんなもの火山確定儀を身につけたわしには通用せん。火山
Question the horn wrestling. That just sounds like a very specific fetish.
鋼鉄と化すことができるのだ。
That's where two consenting adults lock themselves in a room with a rodeo bull.
ならば貴様その北斗の男を殺せ。落ち着けれ。奴の狙いは俺たちのどちらかを殺すこと。俺たち二人を同時に敵に回したら確実に騎馬一族は死に絶えることを奴は知っている。レイ。
Oh, Ray, you poor boy. Although here we see the issue of trying to break guards. We don't have a move, it's just straight up a guard break. It's like how the camera is making this look a bit like a fighter. We're having this heart-to-heart speech while beating the fuck out of him. For obviously, true men communicate with their fists. Although videotaping that communication is banned in the UK. I defended you by simply flexing. Your gains are weaker than mine.
貴様妹の命が惜しくないのか。
やはりケン、貴様が死ぬしかない。
奥義を尽くさねばこの俺は倒せんぞ。
その構えは
Well, definitely at the end.
この構えの持つ意味は貴様も知っていよ。
Now that's a pretty nice effect. Even though it's just achieved by copy paste, copy paste, copy paste.
なんと小ハリウ
北斗遊撃か。よく見ておけ。あれはどちらも捨て身の構え。次の瞬間に勝負が決まる。決まった。
I feel like Ken got off rougher there. He got the punch Ray and Ray got to take a dive. Ken got fucking fingers stabbed him in again.
この勝 足の切り札の方が強かったようだな。
Oh, that might be my next stream title. Fists of the North Star, a tale about fingering men.
今こそこやつらを切り刻んで一族の恨みを晴らしてやれ。
Then there's this ridiculous moment where we're hacking away for swords. Like, pretending you're dead does not defend you from swords.
次はこの女どもを殺せ。
Now that's a waste.
おめおめとお前たちに殺され。Camera angle blocked by his loincloth. I'd like that as a cheat code for a few games. Have a blood rain, weather effect. Just constant.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
局人の構えは互いの飛行をつき一時的に仮死状態になることの合図だったのだ。
貴様は最初からジョーカーを引いていた。サマラ、よくもわしを騙しおったな。息子たちよ、今度こそ切り刻んでやれ。
Okay, I thought of an improvement to that title. Fists of the North Star, the story of a man who got aggressively fingered. What a tale. I keep killing them, but they just keep coming back. On the bright side, it's still glorious. Let's see, for fun, let's use our ultimate move. It'll be a long time before he gets out in the story. Turns out Iron Body technique doesn't matter if you hit him really, really hard. Can I do it on the boss? No. Well, I mean, it's one way to describe what Shin did to him. Ah, that's when he uses Boulder Splitting Wave. And now, finally, we're in full new plot territory. Because we're past the point I played in Ken's Rage 1. Well, on the stream.
ケンメイという飛行を押した。もうすぐ兄さんの顔を見ることができる。
本当にこの目が再び。
Because even though it's a brutal, violent story, we still censor it every time we do an adaptation.
もう我々の村を脅かすものはない。
これで俺たちの仕事も終わったというわけだ。
もう胸に7つの傷の男は探さないのか。お前はその男を殺すためだけに多くの殺戮を繰り返してきたのではないのか。
Behold my swole!
これは
兄さん見えるの。まだぼーっとだけど兄さんの顔も見える。
アイリケン、たとえお前がアイリを連れ去った本人だと言っても俺は信じはしない。それぐらい俺には分か
I
る。
know a man who's that dedicated to the gym would not betray me.
お
You
前
are a
が
man of your word.
胸に7つの傷の男の顔を覚えているか。
あの男の顔は知らない。あの男はいつも黒いヘルメットをかぶって顔を隠していたわ。
心当たりがあるのか。
まさか奴が。
More trash scrolls to get rid of. Now, finally, we move on with the story. Onwards to a sharp gentleman. You might even say he's jaggy. 'Someone really loved doing this design in the game. It's lovingly rendered.
俺の名を言ってみろ。
なんだ？てめえなんぞ知るか？バカか？
そうか。
You are quite correct. Jaggy showing us he means business by fingering a man aggressively right at the start of his time.
一度だけチャンスをやる。
Also, shotgun.
俺の名を言ってみろ。
知ってるだろ？
おお。それでは俺の名前を言ってみろ。
ああ、そうだ。殺さないでくれ。
Jaggy is what Mad Max would be if he was anime.
あんた妹を助けてくれたのか。ありがとう。何を勘違いしている。この女は俺がもらった。胸に7つの傷。ジャッカルや騎馬一族を滅ぼしたという。
そうや。このお方が一送電の北斗神拳唯一の伝承者ケンシロウ様だ。
I like Jaggy. He's a complete and total asshole. It's his only drive to be an absolute dickhead.
一つだけ頼み。
たとえ命をくれと言っても俺は拒まん。言ってくれ。友の言葉として聞こう。
バッタトリ、あの二人を頼む。
連れて行かんのか。
今度の敵はおそらく身内。僕と真剣同士の戦いになる。
何？一子相伝の北斗神拳に身内が？
Yeah, about that.
三人の兄に北斗神拳の奥義を伝えられるのはただ一人。そのため兄弟の間に血で血を洗う多くの悲劇が起きてしまった。今度ばかりは生きて帰れるという保証はない。二人を頼む。
死ぬなよ。
You stated he's your fave in a different way. For me, I just like what an asshole Jaggy is. He's a good character. They also like to have fun with him in these games. In Ken's Rage 1, he partners with Yuta. And one of their first armies is a huge bunch of giant grannies.
That's great.
It was wonderful. I should have showed it off on stream, but I actually forgot.
こいつの本当の名を知りたいか。こいつの名はジャギ。かつて兄と呼んだ男だ。貴様もあのお方を知らんのか。ふざけてくる。
Damn it, I thought I got them all. Gotta move fast because all the villagers are taking damage right from the start of the map. Secret group, maybe? Probably down here, actually. There we go. Just like they increased the number of dudes, they increased the number of walls. Don't know if I'm gonna be able to save them all. Those health bars are getting really small. One more. Maybe. Ooh, just managed.
俺様の北斗神拳をジャギ様から奪い取った僕と味わわせてやるわ。
お前ごときに使える北斗神拳ではない。
Boink.
バカが口が下げても言うもんかよ。
もう一度聞く。ジャギはどこだ。
口が勝手に南のオアシスだ。
An incredibly handy move for any dude who wants exposition.
様は必ず殺される。ジャギ様は弟の貴様に対する憎しみだけで生きている。こんなに強いなんて言って殺され
俺に対する憎しみだけか。
Indeed, the most dangerous and most lethal move of all. Never-ending air guitar.
貴様のその耳が弟に似ている。
Ah, I remember this sub-story in Yakuza.
待ってください。お兄ちゃんはまだ杖に慣れてないんです。許してください。
よし、ではお前の右足をくれ。そしたら許してやってもいいぜ。
わかりました。それで許してもらえるなら。
お許しを。この子は今日まで兄の手足となり一生懸命生きてきたのです。本当によくできた。
Well, a new story arc. More children have to die.
できた弟。兄より優れた弟など存在しねえ。来い、己の無力さを思い知らせてやるわ。
Attach the Stone of Dignity.
誰がこんなことを。
Considering all the stuff he was doing, this kid got off really light.
ジャギ、貴様には地獄すら生ぬるい。そんなに殺気立っていて隠れても意味がないぞ。子供。
よくも弟。お前なんか人間じゃない。弟を返せ。
かつての俺の甘さがこの幼い兄弟に悲劇をもたらしてしまったのか。
Bit of a theme there, Kenshiro. I like this. When they were training, they had to draw on where the vital points are.
弟にたかがケンシロウごときに俺様が負けるはずがない。かかったな、北斗千住殺。親父見たか、ケンシロウはまだまだひよっこだ。この腕では北斗神拳を継ぐことはできん。早く俺に決めたらどうだ。
愚か者が自分の体をよく見てみるがいい。
飛行の部分にあざが。
もしケンシロウがその気だったら、お前の体はすでにただの肉塊になっている。 お前も少しはケンシロウを見習うといい。
親父、あんたはいつもそうだ。よく見てみろ。どちらが打撃を受けている。こいつに手加減などする余裕があるはずがない。この程度が実力だ。いいか、お前が俺に勝つことなどありえんのだ。
ケンシロウ、なぜ負けを装った？兄だからだ。だがそのお前の優しさはいずれ災いとなってお前に降りかかるだろう。
撃て。撃つがいい。
But it'll cost you your right eye if you miss.
この痛み、必ずあの男に届けてやろう。
What a moment.
いいね、顔だな。ここがどこだか分かってんのか、こら。知らん。ジャギのところへ案内しろ。
No, I'm so glad they put this just in a long, narrow hallway.
And while you were doing that, I finished Rise of the Tomb Raider. Finally.
I need to do that, actually. Although, lost most of the motivation. She's just not interesting.
It gets better towards the end of it.
I just mean her as personality-wise.
She also gets better towards the end of it.
Hey, what's going on here?
Streaming Fist of a North Star, Ken's Rage 2.
Oh.
And I was finishing up Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Yep.
Rise of the Tomb? Wait, is that like another Lara Croft thing, or is that?
Yeah, it's
different?
the second of the new game.
Yeah.
Oh, the torture porn Lara Croft adventures?
It's not,
It's
well,
less,
they're reducing.
less torture.
Yeah, it's more
Okay.
just Lara Croft rips off Uncharted.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen a whole lot of the new Lara Croft things, but it from what I had seen some reviews and trailers,
Yeah, she
it's
goes
just
for
like,
she goes for shit
damn.
the Wolverine goes through, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, right.
It's kind of ridiculous. But yeah, I'm just playing a game about aggressively fisting men.
I mean, oh god damn it, Twitch is giving me that authentication failed thing again. Well, I guess I'm not changing my fucking stream title again.
So what are you looking to fire up, more Blood Bowl?
No. What do you mean more Blood Bowl? I don't have any Blood Bowl. I got a couple hours before actually Nagishu is in the vicinity. I'm gonna go out and grab dinner.
Ah, fair enough.
So I'm just gonna fire up some RimWorld because that's easily interruptible.
So I think I know where the next Tomb Raider game is taking place.
Oh, do they leave it on cliffhanger?
They did, with a picture of a map telling you where it's going to take place. Mexico.
It's been at
We're going. We are
Oh,
going to the Yucatan Peninsula.
okay. Yeah, that's good times. Aztecs and Mayas and all sorts of shit.
That's actual Tomb Raider territory.
Yeah, so, we had Siberia for this game.
Yeah.
And now we're going to the Yucatan Peninsula.
You spent the whole game in Siberia?
Yeah, on a mountain.
There is a little bit of it that takes place in the Middle East.
Yeah, a little prologue bit, tutorial dungeon.
Like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Tops.
If that.
Tops.
Showing you a lot of mechanics you don't use immediately. Like it shows you like leg traps or something, and you have to mash buttons all together. Those don't come up again for many hours in the game.
Yeah.
伝承者の座を奪われて口惜しくないのか
It's a fun game.
It is pretty good though.
Yeah.
It's a solid game.
I still like the first one better just because it had that proper brutal desperation to it. Like when she killed dude, she murdered him.
Oh, it gets like that.
Yeah, I've played quite a. I got up to the non-snowy plateau bit, that sort of plot area.
Oh, this isn't
Okay.
good.
They're on
Oh,
fire.
this is really not good. No, there are mods and all sorts of shit missing.
Rip. Rip.
My boat is apparently now sand. So instead of the muddy butthole entranceway, I now have the sandy butthole entranceway.
ならまだ間に合う
That doesn't seem good.
And now Jaggy makes a mistake. It's gonna cost him his fucking face.
Okay. It looks like everything's okay.
なぜ含み針が銃を使うどうして剣だけで戦おうとしないうるせえ
It just all my mods are here. It just kind of looks like they didn't get selected by default.
They just didn't load properly.
I gotta try and remember some of these panels to give them. There's been a few good ones.
殺してやる貴様さえ死ねば
I can't remember if miscellaneous training was the one I wanted. I don't think I wanted that, but it wasn't working.
I think it's the first time they subtitled it in the game. Hokuto 8 Agony's 9 Ruptures. Fucking names of these techniques.
They subtitled that.
最後のチャンスだそれを逃した貴様の不運を思い知らせてやる
So I'm pretty sure with those mods you're loading there, you were using the MISC training because you had the
Oh yeah.
燃やし募らせ
the I forget what it is, the training dummies.
Oh yeah. Was that in miscellaneous training? I thought like
Yeah.
miscellaneous training was like to actually train like the other skills, not just those dumb dummies. 'Cause-
Oh yeah,
That's
Jade
the
is probably
training
like
console mod.
perfectly loud on stream. I better turn that down.
Oh, wait, I'm particularly loud. God damn it.
Well, on my
I'm
stream.
having trouble bouncing.
On my stream.
Oh, okay. I've been trying to fix my fucking audios. Colonists. What the fuck was feed the colonists? Oh, mass producing meals. Yep,
Yeah,
okay.
because you had that weird cave.
Oh, that's
where-
right. I can fucking click on these things and have them tell me what they are. Yeah, miscellaneous training was just shooting march. Okay, that wasn't the training workbenches. Definitely gotta have those doormats and the miscellaneous robots. Oh, miscellaneous robots or miscellaneous robots plus plus. Yeah.
You'll want to load robots first and then plus plus afterwards.
俺の甘さを後悔している
Oh yeah, and sidearms. Definitely want sidearms.
この場で立つこれから貴様に
Well, let's hope this all works again.
祝わせてやる
I do have vague memories that this boss fight was better in Ken's Rage 1.
なぜ俺がこのヘリポートを選んだと思う俺にはガス
I mean, it's
Well,
still
I guess
good,
we'll find
but I just remember it's... the other guy's playing RimWorld.
この俺の
Yes.
に肉が焼けてな
Yes, while Corvus is violently fisting men, I'm rimming them.
Yep. Fist of a North Star. The story of a man who got aggressively fingered.
Accurate.
It's completely accurate, that's the best part. Fucking Shin just pokes him. Repeatedly.
真か真のことだな貴様が友と呼んだ真奴の魂を悪魔に売らせたのはこの俺だユリアを諦めきれずにいる奴を揺さぶり消えかけた炎を再び燃え上がらせたのだ
See, there we go.
Man, Jaggy, you're a terrible wingman.
God damn it, Dev.
I was waiting for that.
なぜ諦める必要がある今
Glad the chat has a new favorite sad command.
となれば
It's better than horns all the time.
それでもいいお前ほどの男が何を迷うことがある
Okay, yeah, okay. I think everything is back.
時代なんだ
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Workbenches aren't suddenly missing in places.
信徒だけやって泣くがいい
Might have been something here, but I don't think so. Prisoners, check. Yeah, okay. Everything looks fine. I think the sandy, oh, that's not good.
Oh dear, what happened?
The crops have issues.
Oh dear. Oh yeah, I'm seeing.
All of my plowed soil is sand. Oh, is the garden mod no longer a thing? Because I don't have.
A big fist smash.
No,
roof.
it's around. Hang on, I'm a bit behind.
Because all of the crops I see planted are default crops, not the ones at the garden.
Yeah. Let me see your mod load again.
Quick to main menu.
Vegetable garden definitely loaded, right?
I don't know. It's either the more batteries, less rearrange, or the strong fuse column manager. Blah
Shaggy never understood it was all about the gains.
Speed, blah 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 blah. No, oh, vegetable garden is unchecked because it's for an older version.
Wow. Oh yeah, now I remember. Because they made Jaggy's moveset better, he becomes a tougher boss.
Oh, Corvus, have you? Wait, I have 2 vegetable gardens apparently. Oh, that's it. This
should be a Alpha 17 version.
Oh, is there? I think I was still using 16. Well then, let me open the Steam Workshop and see an Alpha 17 version. But first, Corvus, have you heard the new hot chat command that is just sweeping my stream by storm?
Nah, I haven't actually been in the chat for a while. I like it.
Whoops, that's not how you spell vegetable garden at all. There we go. Okay, that's also probably not how you spell vegetable. Shit. Let me just see about garden then. Send garden, vegetable garden. Here we are. Is this one A17? Hey, it is. Okay.
Look at that damage.
It's one of those annoying mods where he makes a new release every version rather than just updating.
And he doesn't label them differently, so I end up having vegetable garden, and vegetable garden.
Yep.
So let's unsubscribe from this vegetable garden and this vegetable garden. Ooh, refugee stats. Oh, it's for a different version. Well, we can enable it and see if it works. It won't explode violently.
There should be an Alpha 17 version of that one, from what I recall.
Alright, let's go take a look.
Actually, let's use that.
I remember using that last time I played.
Is this A17? Updated for A17? Click here. Different one. Or is there? This one just... Oh, no, this is the one that I am in fact subscribed to. Okay, and then there's a link, there's a comment that says updated. Copy page URL.
Yeah, that's right, the fight was a lot more involved than the first one. You did stuff like set parts of the heliport arena on fire.
So you had to get lubed up first before you could fist them. Oh, here we are, A17. There we are. Enable that. Enable the vegetable garden. Stats. I wonder if the Twitch integrator thingy ever got fucking updated.
As far as I know, no, it didn't. The guy who did it, I think, just disappeared. As annoyingly seemed to happen with quite a few interesting mods that I remember.
Right.
They just never bother updating.
Oh yeah, the prioritized roof construction mod that the game then made a core feature because it was dumb that it wasn't working.
Because the guy who made a bunch of those mods actually just got hired by the developer.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wait, do I have medical training installed?
Useless scrolls.
I may need to enable that.
Yeah.
Even though that's an old version.
That's the problem. Some mods work fine even though they're old.
Yeah.
3 hours,
And
20.
there's still no real way to check to see if it works without trying it out.
Right.
You know what, I'm actually going to swap games, so stream will be back in a little bit. Just need to reset.
Oh, yeah.
What game time is it now?
Don't know. I'll work that out in a second. I think I'm just going to, since Jade's not here, I'll just do a casual bit in the PS4.